When survival can be measured in minutes, seconds count.
Just get someone here as quick as possible.
Yeah, okay.
They are medics whose mission is to save lives.
You all happy? MFD's in easy.
Lifting. Okay. Been dispatched to an incident where the arm may have been amputated.
This medication might make you feel a bit odd, fella.
Good.
No visual for London.
The flying doctors and paramedics of the Yorkshire Air Ambulance
Scalpel, tracheal dilators.
can turn a road
Confirm.
into an operating theatre.
It's a potentially dangerous procedure, okay, so I need you to do exactly what I ask you to.
Element 99 Alpha.
This is intensive care in mid-air.
The sooner you can get a patient to hospital, the better chance the patient's got of living.
There's been a balcony collapse. One shaft. Ready breathing.
Clear landers, please, guys.
Life-saving emergency medicine.
At the moment, the gentleman's really, really ill. I'm going to have to make a hole in his chest.
Delivered
The vehicle's on fire now.
at high speed.
The young lady has significant facial injury.
They make the difference between life
The spinal cord has been severed.
and death.
1, 2, 3.
Tonight, the team scramble to the rescue after a tractor rolls down a hill and a passenger is badly injured.
She's been hanging out by this strap here. Yeah.
It's a wet summer's day at Air Ambulance headquarters.
Hear me? Yes, I can hear you. Right, what's the address of the emergency? Well, in the field, but if someone comes to the farm, we can take them where they are.
Dispatcher Lee is listening in to a 999 call from the Yorkshire Dales.
Right, just do what you've got to say again.
Tractor roll down the hill.
Helimed 99 is being scrambled. It's just 15 minutes by air, but the weather is bad.
We've had a report that a tractor has rolled downhill and run over somebody. So obviously that's a very serious mechanism injury. So we're currently en route to see what's going on.
It's at Leighton Hall or Leighton Farm.
The accidents happened in a remote valley, but low cloud is making this a challenging flight.
Right, the job is showing down here.
Yeah, in that little...
In fact, I've got a DCA there.
got it visual yet?
Pilot Chris is working hard to find a landing site.
There's a nasty set of wires just there.
Power lines are lethal.
They're putting it on the other side of those wires, yeah?
Yeah.
They're landing in a dried up riverbed. Reaching their patient isn't going to be easy.
Just going to be a...
Yeah, I think so. I must admit, it does look a bit like DCA would be the preferred option.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I think if we get to the top of here,
Yeah.
we should have a better idea, shouldn't we?
Flying Dr. Tim and paramedic Anthony have to hike back up the hill. At last, they're approaching their patient.
What shape's he in?
I reckon there's could be pelvic injury.
Is he awake?
She.
She talking?
I think so, yeah.
Firefighters have been helping a local ambulance crew care for the injured.
All right. Oh, I've just buried her under that because it just keeps her dry. Yeah. So she's the passenger. It's 22-year-old female called Michelle.
Yeah.
Passenger's tractor. It's done a rollover. She's been hanging out by this lap strap here.
Yeah.
The gentleman's unclipped the lap strap, lifted her down onto the ground, stood her up. She said, I can't stand up. That's really painful.
Where?
Down, hips, iliac crest.
The tractor and muck spreader cartwheeled down the hill. Michelle was a passenger. She was thrown out.
Hello there. You remember it all?
Yeah,
Not been unconscious at all?
no, I was seatbelt in, so I did that and Phil got me out and I stood up, but I was shaking, so I got
Yeah.
down and then I had a...
Okay, dog. How are you, man?
The symptoms are worrying.
Any pain there?
Yeah.
So, on the right-hand side? Any pain down there?
No,
That side?
no.
It's kind of right side of her hip there where most of the pain is.
She's on that belt. She had that round her, just a lap belt.
Lap straps offer little protection in rollover accidents.
Now then, I think what we're going to try and do at the moment is see if we can just roll you onto your back so we can examine you a bit more thoroughly. Is that all right?
Anthony and Tim fear she has shattered her pelvis. It's a life-threatening injury that can cause massive internal blood loss.
Okay, so when I say roll, we're going to roll this lady onto her back, okay? Yeah. Ready, steady, roll.
Now she's on her back, Dr. Tim can properly examine Michelle's pelvis.
It hurts in my back and it hurts here.
Across the front or just on that right side?
It's hurting in my back now. Finn.
Michelle was being driven by her partner, Finn.
Just keep your arm nice and straight. Keep your arm nice and still for me.
Now she badly needs his reassuring presence.
Michelle, we're just going to manoeuvre this up kind of under your bottom a little bit, so if you need to take some of that gas in there, you do that.
Dr. Tim is fitting a pelvic binder to prevent broken bone fragments puncturing blood vessels.
Is that really sore around there?
Keep going with that gas in there.
Breathe it in first.
But she's still in great pain.
She's got really extreme left hip pain, so we're worried that she may have broken a hip or may have broken a pelvis. So what we're going to do now is we're going to give you some strong painkiller, but it can make you feel very strange indeed. So because of that, I'm going to give you some medicine that chills you out, and then I'm going to give you the strong painkiller that makes you feel a bit wappy. All right then.
Michelle is being given ketamine, but getting her to hospital from the steep hillside is going to be very difficult.
She's quite gone.
Yeah. Can you stick your tongue out for us? Stick your tongue out. Nice one. So we're not anaesthetised, we're still just analgesed.
They've stabilised their patient, for now. But manhandling her to the bottom of the hill is going to be tricky and potentially dangerous.
Right then guys, so there's your connections. So we're just literally just slide in, yeah.
She's being slid down the embankment by firefighters and the ambulance service rescue squad.
All right guys, yeah.
We're taking you to the hospital, sweetheart. You had an accident with that tractor.
Dr. Tim is trying to reassure his patient.
Well done. So we're just carrying you to the helicopter, then we're flying to Leeds Infirmary.
It's a traumatic experience for her.
LGI resource is aware the patient's coming and the heli is also aware and expecting you in 25 hours.
Let your head in first.
The lady's package has some painkillers, so she's really not comfortable. Guys just loading into the helicopter at the minute, and then we're going to fly off to LGI, which is the nearest trauma centre. Our land will be an hour and a half from here, so hopefully we'll be able to get back quarter of an hour.
So, what's happened? You've had a bit of an accident where you've been in the tractor and it's just tipped over. Okay, you're all right, but you just had some pain in your hips. So we're going to pop you off to hospital now just to get those looked at.
The ketamine is confusing Michelle. She was lucky to survive the rollover, but her injuries are still life-threatening.
Right, 125/84.
Good. Give 1 ml of that, 2 mils of the ketamine, and then I think we should be good to start up and skedaddle.
The weather is once more presenting the team with a challenge. Low cloud is swathing the valley.
It was surprisingly difficult, well, not really surprisingly, just the challenge of getting the patient to the helicopter was superior to the medical challenges. Thanks to the help of the heart team and the fire and rescue, we managed it. And now the patient's she's got a nice level of painkillers on board, she's nice and relaxed now, and hopefully it won't be too long till we're at the LGI, where we'll get her scanned and sorted out.
Michelle is due to fly to New Zealand on holiday in a fortnight. Those plans are now in ruins, and this accident could even change her life.
Michelle, I know that was really frightening, okay, but we've landed now. Your mum...
X-rays and scans will soon reveal the extent of her injuries. Michelle, injured in a freak tractor accident, broke her pelvis in 5 places, and surgeons had to rebuild it with steel rods. In hospital, she developed pneumonia and a collapsed lung. Her recovery took 6 months, and she had to cancel her trip to New Zealand.
On hold for now, which was quite upsetting, but it'll still be there again when I want to go, so...